Thumbs up, thumbs down if y'all fucking with the reaction videos. Let me know. Let me know what y'all want to react to. So, I want to give a special thanks to God, man, before we get started into this. Like I said before, all the other shit came along. Make sure you like, comment, make sure them post notifications is on. And let's get into it. YouTuber SinCity Manny kills couple on live stream over a YouTube beef.
Think I'm not gonna show up?
Hey. Get you on a red light, Finny.
I'd like to report gunshots in front of Bellagio.
Someone's dead. I think someone's dead.
Here's a video of the guy who pulled out the gun.
See the guy's wife saying, "Oh my God, are you for real?" And two people falling to the floor.
My cat is on a video on live. He's in Vegas right now. And the video cut out, but I hear my mom scream, and then you could just hear a gunshot. Just trying to see if he's okay or where he's at right now.
Are you able to reach him?
No.
June 8th, 2025. Las Vegas police were on routine patrol on Las Vegas Boulevard when they heard gunfire erupt outside the Bellagio. Officers immediately ran towards the shots, locating a man and woman dying on the sidewalk. Paramedics would rush to them, but both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. A double murder outside the Bellagio was enough to shake up the whole strip, as the Bellagio was known for being on the more luxurious side of Sin City. Officers would soon learn this was an isolated, targeted shooting, and that it was also live streamed. And his 43-year-old wife Tanisha were identified as the victims. The Arizona couple were known on YouTube as Finny the Legend and Bubbles. Originally a fantasy football channel, Finny would start going live with his wife, and in July of 2023 they drop a 2-hour live stream titled Las Vegas in Real Life, The Black SinCity Family, Finny First Vegas live stream. The stream was nothing more than walking around Vegas from a camera's point of view, but controversy would come from the title. The Black SinCity Family was in reference to the original SinCity family, a Latino couple by the name of Manny and Julie. Manny would get into character using costumes and face paint as he live streamed around the Vegas Strip and interacted with tourists. But Manny would also piss a lot of people off, as he was known to be an alcoholic who threatened the elderly, mocked the homeless, and begged for donations. The two channels wouldn't collab, but collide in the streets of Vegas in November of 2023. A confrontation would take place on Fremont Street with Manny apparently telling people they can't record him. Finny's wife took it as a challenge, and Manny would turn the heat up when he pepper sprayed everyone.
Question and answers time with Finny. Yeah, I'll probably get more views for this than anything I've ever done. Eyes full of pepper spray. There's been some crazy stuff going down.
I just want you guys to know that was an absolute shit show. First of all, I don't understand why my husband gave me the camera, because I was like drunk, right? I've taken like multiple shots of Patron and I've been like drinking Modelo's all night. And I had already been pissed about Manny going up to to Sarah and acting like Sarah can't video them on Fremont Street, as if Fremont Street isn't a public street where if you're there and you potentially get videoed, you just potentially get videoed. So I'm like, let me see if this guy is gonna tell me that I can't video him. Should I have? Probably not.
This incident would birth a rivalry between two channels, as Finny would start going live constantly talking about Manny, exposing Manny, and creating a small community within the already small community of Vegas streamers that seemingly sided against SinCity family Manny. Months later in 2024, Finny would receive a copyright strike from none other than Manny's wife Julie. This strike would remove Finny's video and leave him with a permanent scar on his channel, as 3 strikes would cause his channel to be terminated. What's crazy is only 8 seconds of the video was actually reported. But Finny was now more determined than ever and would continue over the next 15 months, making videos targeting his rival Manny, who got his video taken down. Being shunned from his own community, Manny would clearly be affected by what was taking place and eventually would make a drastic, life-altering decision. In a now deleted live stream, Manny would record himself driving around Vegas looking for Finney.
I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Or wherever you go, I will be there. Oh man, come on. I have to say hi to my biggest fan. Hi.
This video was alleged to have been streamed on June 7th. The
What was all that for, bro? What was all that for, bro? Let me know, bro. Like, cops is catching on, bro. Cops is catching on, bro. They not, bro. They be out here in this world with us, bro. Like, you motherfuckers ain't catching on yet, bro. I don't know. I don't understand, bro. Y'all put them videos and, like, I don't know. I don't know. Nowadays, you really, like, gotta be an actor when it comes to putting yourself in front of a fucking camera and shit, bro. You gotta, like, damn it, really think of what the fuck you gonna say in front of this motherfucker, bro. No cap. Like, you dead ass gotta think. But motherfuckers don't do that, bro. Motherfuckers don't do that.
next day, Finney and his wife would start streaming live from the strip. The video by now has made its way across social media. It was 10:30 at night, and Finney was recording himself as Manny walked up with a hat and sunglasses before opening fire. Tanisha, Finney's wife, would look at the camera, shocked, as Manny kept firing into her husband. She'd even grab the camera as she said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And her scream would be followed by the camera falling. Manny would execute the couple in front of a crowd of people outside the Bellagio Hotel. The stream would be removed from YouTube, Manny's channel would be terminated, and the following day, 41-year-old Manuel Ruiz would walk into the Henderson police station, turning himself in. He'd be taken into custody and booked into the Clark County Jail on 2 counts of open murder with a weapon. According to the arrest report, detectives used casino surveillance to track Manny from the shooting scene to the Paris valet area where he threw his hat and t-shirt. Detectives located both items along with a 9mm handgun hidden between a fence and a wall. Ballistic testing would confirm this was the murder weapon. One witness, a fellow YouTuber, would inform police of the rivalry between Manny and the victims, and that Manny was one-sided for battery after a fight on Fremont Street. After turning himself in, Manny was taken to the Las Vegas Metro Police Department headquarters, where he told detectives he came across the Finleys while he and his wife were walking the strip. Manny would tell detectives he saw Finney reach for his waistband and say, "What up, cuz?" Manny claimed Finney was reaching for a gun, so he pulled his and shot him first, then again, and again, and again. He'd also state he saw Tanisha with a shiny object in her hand and assumed it was a gun, so he shot her too. Only problem with that statement is neither victim was seen with a gun or found with a gun on their body. Manny claimed he was scared as officers ran to the scene, so he hid the gun, took an Uber, and ended up at a friend's house who told him to turn himself in. He said he was unaware the Finleys were live streaming when the shooting took place and denied ever making threats to Finney. Detectives noted Manny remained adamant that he shot in self-defense, so detectives showed him the video, and Manny became frustrated, demanding a lawyer. It would seem Manny was in his own world, believing his way is the only way, and he could fool the Las Vegas police into believing his dumbass decision was self-defense, when in reality, Manny is a boy trapped in a 41-year-old's body, lashing out because he can't handle his own emotions. In my opinion, Manny and his wife most likely were watching Finney stream, walk to his location, and Manny crashed the fuck out. Video would also show Manny's wife, Julie, walking away from the shooting scene. Manny would appear in court. Julie remains uncharged at this time, and it wouldn't be surprising if this isn't one of the easiest life sentences to hit a Las Vegas courthouse. To publicly beef with someone for years, claim to be looking for them on live, then walk up and gun them down on camera, you pretty much earned your time. And the saddest part about this all is neither channel were anywhere close to even being considered somewhat successful. Finney had less than 3,000 subscribers before he was killed. Manny had 14,000 before his channel was terminated. Their views weren't much of anything, meaning the only money they were making was through donations. This was just a hobby to have fun and enjoy life, and instead became a rivalry that would end the lives of two and destroy the life of another. Now, this is one of those cases that is unfortunate, but it's a wake me up, right? Because a lot of YouTube personalities will beef online. A lot of YouTubers will want to link up and fight and do this, that, and the third, whatever. The crazy thing about this is it's not like you got hit with a copy strike and the 20,000 you were making a month got eliminated or cut in half, right? Neither one of them were making any money aside from asking for donations. Manny earned himself a reputation for being an asshole, picking on people, fucking with people, just doing dickhead shit, you know what I mean? And it got him his reputation and he liked it. It's kind of like the kid in school that nobody's scared of, but he fucks with everyone, but they just ignore him because he's not really a threat, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, Finney took his wife being pepper sprayed as the moment he wanted to attack Manny by relentlessly creating videos. And when you're a 40-something-year-old man putting makeup on and dressing up to go be like a live entertainer on Fremont Street and you're not getting paid to do any of this shit, you might not be all the way there. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the guys that dress up like Michael Jackson and that's their whole personality is to hee up and down the street and just get whatever donations they can. Manny doesn't seem like he's all the way there. But I'll say this, if he's gonna go live the day before talking about he's looking for somebody, then he's gonna get what he's looking for in that courtroom. You walked up while they were live streaming, shot the both of them, ran, hid the shit, whatever, turned yourself in after coming up with this amazing self-defense story that you think will hold. Now you're facing 2 murder charges. You just threw your whole life away. And it's not like it was much of a life to begin with, but you know, it was a free life. You were free. You had freedom. But that's why I think entirely that him and his wife were 100% watching the Finley's live stream, walked over to where it was, and he crashed the fuck out. And his wife hit the speed walk away from the scene like, oh shit, it just went the fuck down. There are a lot of situations that end just like this. There are a lot of shit that happens on the internet and it turns into real things and people crash out, lose everything, lose the possibilities that they could have had, or lose everything that they worked hard for. That's why you need to learn from a situation like this. Stay the fuck away from people. And honestly, I'm sure Finney would have had a more...
That's what I was trying to say, bro. Like, just stay the fuck away from people, bro. No cap, bro. I don't fuck, bro. Just stay away from people, bro. If it ain't your immediate circle, just stay away from them, bro. No cap, bro. Ain't no use of being around them, bro.
Successful career had he just focused on him and his wife. I'm not gonna blame them as the victims, but you specifically targeted somebody. It took you off focus from the original purpose of your channel, and your whole channel became about one person to the point that it's almost like an obsession. You're just using YouTube to attack someone until they came back to get you. And it is a sad situation. I'm gonna have the family's GoFundMe pinned in the comment section for anybody that wants to donate. But for my fellow YouTubers out there, stay out of that YouTube beef, because it ain't gonna do nothing for you. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
that's the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole situation. And if you want to leave tips for me, you know, if y'all want to express your feelings and, you know, kind of give me advice and give me a heads up in the mix, let me know, man. But it also for y'all guys too, man. Y'all let me know, does this help y'all? Does it, you know, the people out there that's wanting to become streamers, YouTubers, does this help y'all? Does this open your eyes to situations like, man, I need to move a little bit more carefully if I'm doing these type of things? So y'all let me know, man. Drop it in the comments, man. If y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up, bro. It really helps for everything. Please don't forget to subscribe, all that good shit. Make sure y'all post notifications on, man. I couldn't do it without y'all and God, man. I appreciate it. Love, man.